We start tonight with new details about the moments leading up to February's deadly explosion on the plaza. The 41 Action News investigators obtained the police investigation related to this blast. Investigator Ryan Kath has the story you'll only see here.
In the 24 hours after the explosion at JJ's, detectives with Kansas City's bomb and arson unit spoke with both victims and with firefighters. Tonight, we're revealing the details from those conversations. Kansas City firefighters were at JJ's an hour before the explosion on February 19th.
Do we have the gas services on their way?
Yes, they are.
Copy, because we have a strong gas leak here.
But tonight, new information about what they saw and what they said before leaving the gas leak in the hands of MGE workers. A Kansas City police investigation obtained by 41 Action News includes interviews with JJ's employees. They told detectives that along with blowing out candles and turning off stoves, the fire department told them to open the doors and let the gas vent. The customer who was in the restaurant at the time told 41 Action News he asked firefighters about his own safety.
You asked them, should we evacuate?
Yes.
And their response again was?
Well, they said, no, we'll open the doors and air this out.
The police investigation also includes an interview with the fire captain of Pumper 19, who told the detective he could hear gas leaking and smell gas inside. But the fire department left moments after the first MGE worker arrived. The detective asked, in your experience with this type of call, does MGE generally tell you they have it handled? The fire captain answered, yes. We asked them if there was anything we could do. He said no. So I told him we are leaving it with you. Less than an hour later, that same pumper was one of the first fire trucks to arrive as flames engulfed the restaurant. JJ's employees also described the actions of MGE workers to police. After being told to close the restaurant, a manager said they began calling people to cancel their reservations, adding the MGE employee did not make it sound urgent. A customer told us he overheard the MGE workers' conversation with JJ's staff.
And in so many words, said, we better just shut it down. Not shut it down emphatically, not with urgency in his voice, better shut it down.
Finally tonight, new details about the horror employees experienced when the building exploded. One employee was standing at the bar next to Megan Kramer, who died in the blast. The report says, quote, everything became pitch black, blood was everywhere and something heavy was on top of him. As he was crawling out, he heard Megan asking for help. A lawsuit filed last week says that employee and others are now coping with post-traumatic stress disorder. Another new detail we learned from this police report is there was a worker from Heartland Midwest standing in the middle of the street before the blast. He told police the explosion knocked him out. He then came to and apparently shell-shocked or dazed, drove all the way home to Olathe before later going to the hospital. In Kansas City, I'm investigator Ryan Kath, 41 Action News.
The Kansas City Fire Department changed its policies a month after this explosion. To read that story and to see all of our investigators' coverage of the tragedy on the plaza, you can go to kshb.com/plazafire.